Hell, this is just old gear. This is a Shedwars videos here. If you've been following my series, awesome. If you haven't, I'll leave the playlist at the end in one of these little pop-up windows so you can check it out. So you can use cattle cages, handy panels, hog panels. You can use tomato cages, the round ones, the square ones. You could take wood sticks, wood posts, T-posts, pound them in the ground, and you could use jute twine like I have for the cucumbers here to hold up the tomatoes. You could use an old swing set and do the single stem line down method to hold your tomatoes up. Or you could build a tripod out of bamboo and do the single stem line down method. If you're interested in those, you can check them out, but I don't do those. What I wanted to show you is I got this black cherry tomato plant right here, and really it needs a bigger tomato cage, but this is what I got, so it's going to have to work. If I had an extra one, I would turn it upside down and hook it together, but I don't at this time. However, you can see that it's leaning over. And got to take the cage and straighten it back up. But then guess what? It just leans back right over. And it always wants to fall this way, forward. Or, well, you know, this way. And we stand it back up, and it always wants to fall that way. All the weight is over on this side, so what we need to do is drill a hole, maybe 2 or 3 holes in this container here. Is go one right here, one right there, and we might do one on the other side. First, we're going to drill those 2 holes, and we'll tie it up, and we'll assess the situation and go from there. Speaking of the black cherry tomato, it's getting tomatoes on it. But before we get back to that, I want to show you this one right here. This is a broody hen tomato. I got the trellis here, and it was most of the weight's on that side. The cage wanted to keep on leaning that away. And then it wanted to start falling. After I put this rope on here, it wanted to start falling over that way, so we put another rope over here, and it's right here by the porch, so we tied it off to the porch. I could have tied it off down here, but the porch a little bit wonky, and this is pretty stable, and it's more even with that. So there we have it. We went ahead and drilled 3 holes and put 3 different ropes on there. And one thing we're going to do is go ahead and drill one up front, and we're going to tie it up, but we're going to leave it kind of loose. You see how the wind is blowing this way now and wanting to blow it that way. So we'll stable it up and put one up front, just a small one right there. And that's how I stable up my caged tomatoes. Hopefully this helps somebody.